Greetings, folks. Jason Weaver, author of Tribalism. This is the first video after the election. This is Veterans Day, November the 11th. Congratulations, all you veterans. I got another video for you later on. But right now, this election, a few days past the election, everybody was wrong. Everybody that said that Trump couldn't make it was wrong. They all apologized, and now they're doing the same old thing they always do. Calls to compromise, calls to let's come together. And I want to remind all you candidates that ran, all you candidates that won, you are not campaigning on compromising. Don't talk about it now. But we're being blamed for everything. We're blamed for global warming. We're blamed for bad schools and potholes. We're blamed for not paying enough taxes. We're blamed for everything. And you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe that's our fault. I don't mean black conservatives should be talking to liberal black liberals. I don't mean you white conservatives to talk to white liberals. I'm talking about it's our fault. Christians, conservatives. That's a philosophy. That's a culture. It's not a group. It's a cultural belief that we believe in, and we can be different in different other things, but we believe in conservative values or Christian values. And we have sat and we have watched. We have watched them. We have even took notice as they dismantled our culture. They took control over our schools, our entertainment, the news. They began to define who we were. And we sat and we watched. And we complained to each other. But we feel guilty exercising our power at the vote, our power at the purse, our power at the Christian belief. We were embarrassed to use the power to control and defend. So we allowed them to sit and dictate to us. And our children and grandchildren were raised to accept what we tolerated. We allowed our kids to go to these schools knowing, watching, and observing that they were teaching them things against our values, and we still allowed them to control the education, to control the tenureship, to control the money and resources coming through. We allowed our kids to go to these classes and schools. We allowed them to listen to entertainers whose lyrics in their songs and themes of their movies were against our Christian values. We allowed that. So maybe it is our fault. They began to define who we were, folks. We're stupid. We're crazy. We're ill-informed. Christians, conservatives, are laughed at in our nation. So maybe that's our fault. When and where we could say things. They tell us who we can rent to. They control our mouths, where we can speak about God and politics. That came from liberals, not God. So, maybe we were, at a place in life that we decided that other folks decided who we were. And they began to do that. They began to talk about things that we were against, but we allowed them to do it. Maybe we're just too busy fighting over which denomination was best and treating our worship as if it was a high school team, looking for just defending it because the red, white, and blue, and all. We're defending it as if we were, my denomination is better than your denomination, and my bishop is better than your bishop, instead of talking about the treatment of God's people. We treated worship as if it was a team sport. Perhaps we were more interested in showing our school's spirit than our godly spirit. So we allow the ungodly to rule us. Maybe that's our fault. This is our fault. And we owe God an apology. We will not allow the principles of man to have equal footing with those of God. Not as evangelicals, not born again. We're not talking about those little differences in ideology, but by Christian beliefs and the exercise of a personal relationship with Christ. Not through our pastor, not through the church, not through the denomination, but through a personal relationship with Christ. So, folks, maybe it's our fault. So I mean, it's up to us to make sure it doesn't happen again. God bless you. Stay right or be left.